Russ the Letterman here with some pointers about the letters Q and U. Now, Q and U are buddies because they're always hanging out together, and they always sound like qua, like in quite a quiet quack. Quite a mouthful, huh? Now, you might think that Q has the same sound as K, K, and it might if it weren't for its old buddy U. See, U won't let Q go anywhere alone, so whenever you see a Q, it'll be followed by a U, and these two guys together sound like qua. Here's an easy way to remember the rules of the letters Q and U. Now let's switch to our overhead cameras.
Notice the cue ball. It's going to head for the U-ball every time. You see, cue balls need U-balls because Q is always followed by a U. And together they always sound like qua, like in a quart of quicksand. Let's look at the replay now. The Q goes right for the U every time.
So just remember, when you're reading or writing, cue balls need U-balls.
Hello there, I'm Doris Fisco, and we're back with our 8th day of Learn to Read. Let's talk about the letter Q. This is a Q. Q makes the sound you hear in the word quarter. Qua, quarter, qua, quarter. Listen for the sound of Q at the beginning of these words: quarter, queen, question, quality, quiet. Quarter is your key word to help you remember the sound of Q. Watch my mouth as I make the Q sound. My lips are pushed forward or pursed and open. The back of my tongue reaches the roof of my mouth. I release a burst of air at the same time, making the sound and pulling the corners of my mouth back out of the pursed position. Qua, qua, quarter. Now practice writing the letter Q. Watch. A circle going to the left. After you come back around, drop a line to the right of the circle. Q, qua, Q, qua. Q cannot make its sound without the letter U. All words made with Q are always spelled Q-U. I'll give you an example of how to make words with qua. To make the ick sound, first let's just review the words we can make with ick. Read with me. Kick, lick, nick, pick, sick, tick, thick, chick. Now when you add qua to ick, you have quick. Look at the word quick. Read the word. Qua, ick. What sound does quick begin with? That's right, quick begins with qua. What two letters does quick begin with? Correct. Quick begins with the letters Q-U. Now read this phrase with me. A quick kick. A quick kick. Now read this with me. A can of pop. A can of ham. A thick ham. A quick dinner. Now try these words from the ack family and watch what happens when you add qua. Sack, tack, track, lack, quack. Now this sound is est. Remember these words from the est family? We'll add Q-U at the end. Best, nest, pest, rest, test, chest, jest, quest. Read the words again. Best, nest, pest, rest, test, chest, jest, and quest. Now let's try using words from the S family in sentences. This is the best nest. Sam is a pest. Sam can test Dan. Sam made Dan rest. Dan will hold his chest. Great work. Now let's learn another sight word. This one's easy. To. T-O. This word is to. Read the word. To. Good. Now practice writing to, or trace the letters on the screen with your finger. To. As in to jump and kick. To jump quick. To buzz that fuzz. to latch that hatch. This is a Y. Y makes the sound you hear in yellow. Listen for the sound of Y at the beginning of these words. Yellow, yells, yes, yesterday, Yankee, yo-yo. Yellow is your keyword to help you remember the sound of Y. Now watch my mouth as I make the Y sound. My lips are opened and pulled back in a slight smile. My tongue is relaxed. As I make a sound, my jaws open slightly. Yeah, yeah. Practice writing the letter Y. Watch. First, a short line going down and to the right. Then, a longer line going down to the left. Now this is the word yelp. Read the word. Yelp. What sound does yelp begin with? That's right. Yelp begins with the sound yeah. Read the word again. Yelp. Help. Kelp. To yelp. To help. Help the man to a seat. Good. This word is yet. Yet is made by combining the yeh sound to the et sound. Look. There are lots of words that rhyme with yet. Let's read some of these words together. Yet, bet, get, let, met, net, pet, set. Excellent. You're starting to develop a good vocabulary of basic words from the word families we've studied so far. Here's a word family we've studied before. If. We've learned dip, hip, lip, nip, rip, sip, tip. Now add yah to ip, and what do we have? That's right. When you add yah to ip, you have yip. Now what happens if we add QU to ip? Ip, quip. That's right. If we add quip to ip, we have quip. Try reading some more ip words with me. Zip, yip, chip, ship. Ship the ham to Pam. Her sack has a lot of pans. The sack will rip. Now let's just go over the new sounds you've learned today. Make each sound with me. Qu, quarter. That's a Q. Y, yellow. Yeah. Excellent. We have studied 18 consonant sounds and 4 vowel sounds up to this point. As we said before, vowels are the letters that make words possible. Without them, our language would be nothing more than a jumble of letters. Now, when you have different vowel sounds and combine them with other combinations of consonants, you create groups of words that rhyme. We call these groups word families. Reading words in families gives you practice in decoding sounds. Practicing word family drills also improves your memory and reading vocabulary. So far, we've studied families with our short vowel sounds. Let's review some word families together. A, as in catch, hatch, latch, match, patch, thatch, batch, natch. Great. Now let's go over the sound in the family bum, gum, chum, rum, thumb, dumb, numb. Terrific. Now let's just switch right over to the family. There's jump, dump, chump, thump, lump, plump. Good. Now how about these words you can make with the I sound in the ip word family? Zip, hip, dip, tip, sip. Good. Now remember how you can change words by adding the and ing families to the end? Zip becomes zipper. Jump becomes jumper. Catch becomes catcher. Ing works the same way. Zip becomes zipping. Jump becomes jumping. Catch becomes catching. Now let's look at some words with the sound that are in the family. Hop, pop, cop, top, sop, bop, lop, shop. And in the ock family, there's rock, lock, sock, hock, dock, mock, shock. Phew, that's a lot of words. Now try these in the ot family and listen for the other word families too. Not hot, not a lot, not bad, not fat, not on the back, not on the rack, not on the shack. Great. Now let's look at the letter E. E can have more than one sound. Listen. Eh, eh. Eh is the sound E will make in our lesson today. Let's practice writing the letter E or trace it with your finger on the television screen. Watch. Make a short line to the right. Circle up and around the line to the left. E, E, eh. Earlier in the lesson you heard E in the family est. Words like nest, pest, and quest use the sound eh. Eh also makes the et family, like in wet, bet, get. Now this word is end. When we add to end, we have bend. When we add l to end, we have lend. When we add to end, we have mend. Add these letters to end to make more new words. End, send. End, fend. End, ten. Great, you've got it. Take a look at this. This is the sound ent. When we add p to ent, we have bent. When we add l to ent, we have lent. Add these letters to ent and make more new words. R, ent, rent. S, ent, sent. T, ent, tent. W, ent, went. Good, I'll bet you can think of more ent words, but let's try a new sound. This is the sound X. When we add s to X, we have sex. When we add h to X, we have hex. Add these letters to X and make more new words. X, rex, X, vex. Good. Now let's read again these words made with the sound eh. Bend, lend, mend, send, fend, ten. Good. Now switch to ent. Bent, dent, lent, rent, sent, tent, vent. That's great. And how about the short E, or eh sound with X? Sex, hex, rex, vex. Excellent. Now let's review the consonants you've learned today. You say the sound after I say the letter. Q, quarter. Good. Y, yells. Yeah. Good. You're learning a lot, and very quickly too, I might add. Just try and think about today's lesson, and remember that Q is always spelled with a U. Quick, quack, quip. And that Y helps make words like yelp, yap, yip, and yet. And always, always remember that the letters A, I, O, E, and U are vowels. They make words possible. When combined with consonants, Vowels form tons of word families. Families like ip, ump, atch, at, ack, and op. And don't forget today's sight word, too. Think about to. To jump and kick, to jump quick, and tomorrow. And that's great work for today, and I'll see you tomorrow, but don't go away. There's more.